G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash and we are back with another episode of the Heritage Minutes. I say it all the time, I absolutely love these 1-minute clips learning about the people and the history of Canada. We're really looking forward to this episode. Let's go. Emily Murphy. Let's hear about her story.
But the Supreme Court of Canada agreed, you see. I could not become a senator because under the British North America Act, as a woman, I was not a person. I, Emily Murphy, author of the Janie Canuck books, pioneer in the war against narcotics, first female magistrate in the Empire, but not a person. So we took it all the way to London, a group of Canadian women laboring 10 long years against ridicule, husbands saying, there, dear, until those noble lords of the Privy Council agreed in 1929. I, Emily Murphy of Alberta, and all Canadian women after me, persons under the law. So we could sit in the Senate after all.
Emily Murphy, I absolutely love you. She did all those incredible, extraordinary things, yet was not recognised as a person by the law. So for 10 years, she fought to be recognised and she got it. She took her fight all the way to London. Well done, Emily Murphy. I absolutely loved this clip. Fantastic.
Saul? Toast is burning.
Toast is not.
Every time she has a seizure, she smells something burning. Now, if we can provoke that smell by probing the surface of the brain, we'll find the source of the seizures. Mrs. Gold, do you feel anything?
And see the most wonderful lights.
And now what do you feel?
Did you pour cold water on my hand, Dr. Penfield?
Now what? What is it, Mrs. Gold?
Burnt toast. Dr. Penfield, I can smell burnt toast. Dr. Wilder Penfield. He cured my seizures and hundreds more. They say he drew the roadmap of the human brain. We just called him the greatest Canadian alive.
Okay, Dr. Wilder Penfield, what you did was absolutely incredible. This story is very, 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 very emotional for me. But the doctor stopping the seizures, for her and for so many, many people, he is one of the greatest Canadians alive. I absolutely love that story. Obviously, it's got to my heartstrings quite directly, but yeah, that was a fantastic story.
Your visit isn't really necessary.
I'll judge for myself.
I know you're an MP, Miss McPhail, but a woman has never...
I am not leaving till I do.
What's happening here? Is this real?
How can such a society be called civilized? If those appalling conditions don't change, that prison will explode!
Perhaps our lone lady member is too fragile to know what is normal in a prison.
That's not normal, man.
Is this normal?
Her courage would lead to the overhaul of the entire Canadian penal system. Agnes MacPhail, Canada's first woman MP.
Agnes MacPhail, Canada's first woman MP. The things that she's seen in that prison, she walked in there and went, oh my gosh, this is appalling. This is absolute disgusting. Yes, these people are criminals, they're incarcerated, but is there still some acceptable way that they should be treated? And she fought for it, and she got it. Man, when the women in Canada fight for something, they fight for their rights, they are mean and they are badass. They are so strong. When they see something, when they want something, they fight for it and they get it. Blue nose.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will endeavor to describe the feeling on this ship.
The American ship is just trailing the Blue Nose. Angus should never have agreed to this last race. She's too old. That it?
Is this the original footage? Or movie footage? Movie footage.
Get to it, man!
Appears there's some kind of difficulty.
Topsail's foul! Just once more, old girl, and you can rest.
Her last race and still undefeated. The Blue Nose out of Lunenburg, Nova Scotia was fastest in the world for almost 20 years.
Man, that was a really cool story learning about Blue Nose and how it was one of the fastest boats for 20 years in the world. That was super cool. We versed America in the America's Cup like back in the 80s and we beat them, and that was one of the biggest things in Australia. Even our PM at the time, Bob Hawke, God rest his soul, gave this big speech saying, mate, this should be a national public holiday, and if any boss fires employees for not turning up to work because they're celebrating, they're bloody idiots. That's what he called him. It was absolutely fantastic. You gotta love that feeling when you beat America and you're at the top of the world. Okay, let's go with the last episode, Jackie Robinson.
Hey, Mr. Ricky.
Boys, I want you to meet someone. Outstanding athlete, the former second lieutenant in the United States Army, and your new second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Hi, gentlemen.
Et maintenant va tomber Royaux. And now batting for the Royals, le deuxième but, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Oh, he's American. Oh, okay. He's an American playing for a Canadian team. Well, this is interesting, isn't it?
Quatrième manche, fourth inning.
Record numbers of cheering Montrealers helped Jackie Robinson break baseball's color bar that year. He never forgot the city that launched his journey to baseball's Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't about him being an American playing for a Canadian baseball team. It was about him being of color, athletes of color, to be named in the Hall of Fame. That is really, really cool. Absolutely love that story. Man, another fantastic episode of the Heritage Minutes. I absolutely love these 1-minute clips. Guys, that was the video for today. If you enjoyed it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Cheers from down under. Take care. Bye.